Well, here we are again in the Rural TV studio, and with me now is one of the most important men at the conference, and that's Mike Garth. Mike is the chef, the big head chef here tonight, and welcome along, Mike.
Thank you.
So, Mike, whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Christchurch. I work for a catering company called Moveable Feasts.
Yeah.
There's another brand also, which is Stew, Smoke and Barbecue.
Yeah.
So we got asked to cater the conference here.
So how did you first get interested in venison?
23 years ago when I first started cooking, I was at Polytech, and Graham Brown came in, brought a chef from the States over.
The legend Graham Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was when I was first introduced to venison under the brand name Savannah.
Yeah.
And they demonstrated a few different dishes. They gave us, afterwards we were given a certain quantity of venison to play around with, cooked up a few dishes with that. The following year was my final year of my cookery apprenticeship. Yeah. And for the final exam we had to present a venison dish. So we were given Denver leg and presented a dish from there.
How'd you get on?
Passed, yeah. Did very well on the main course. So, yeah.
So you do a lot of conferences in the job?
Yeah.
And how much opportunity do you get to play with the venison?
We have a few different dishes on featuring venison. A certain amount will actually choose to go for it, and it's probably only one dish for any one particular job that we do. It's great doing this because we get to showcase a variety of different cuts and use a number of different cooking methods for it.
Now, what do you like about cooking the venison? Do you like it as opposed to any other meat? Do you prefer it?
I find that it opens itself up to using a lot of different flavours. In particular, I quite like using fruit with it, and a lot of different flavour combinations, which I would prefer to use with Savannah rather than other red meats.
Yeah. Now, just looking over my shoulder here makes my mouth water. Can you run us through what you've done this evening? Yeah,
sure. This was the entree that we presented. So what we've got is a venison sweetbread po' boy. So it's served on ciabatta croûte with a little lettuce salad. And it's got the sweetbreads, which are coated in semolina and polenta, fried off. And then it's got a chipotle chili remoulade. Then what we've got is we've got the braised venison cheek, smoked venison cheek. We dry rub that, dry smoke it for about half an hour.
You said dry rub?
Yeah.
What's the story there?
So what we've got is we've got a spice mix, which we...
it was very spicy.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Very spicy.
So we've got that spicy dry rub, which we coat the meat with. Smoke that on our barbecue smoker for half an hour. Then I remove it from the barbecue, put it into a tray, and add a plum mop, which is basically
plum mop.
Yeah. So it's like a saucy plum marinade.
Yeah.
And that gives it quite a bit of sweetness, and which goes with the spice. And then it's slow cooked back in the barbecue for another 2.5 to 3 hours, and that just gets it nice and moist and tender. The meat's just sort of falling apart.
And you've got to do that for 250 people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Yeah. And that was beautiful. And what was up next?
Okay, so next was the main course. So there we've got a sort of a Thai rice noodle salad, and that has got with marinated Denver leg and green pawpaw. So that was sort of a cold appetizer with some warm meat. Then we've got honey roasted kumara with roasted venison shortloin, and we've got a porcini mushroom ravioli, and then we had a truffle infused jus over top.
Do you think Annabelle Langbein would love it?
Oh, I think she would.
I think she would too. That's awesome. And then we've got dessert, which I haven't had yet.
Okay.
So we'll better get that out.
So what we've got here is a pistachio crusted meringue, vacherin, which is a type of meringue.
So pistachio nuts crushed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crushed up and toasted. And the meringue itself is filled with a chocolate and pistachio ganache. So chocolate and cream. So the meringue is obviously very sweet, and then we're using a very dark chocolate, which is bitter, and then we've got the sweet raspberry coulis.
That's great. I'm looking forward to having that later on in the piece.
Excellent.
Now with the mobile kitchen,
Yes.
you don't have a restaurant at all.
We don't have a restaurant. We have a number of different locations which we're able to cater at.
Yep.
But with the satellite kitchen out there, we can pretty much drive up to anywhere. We can drive up onto a farm and do a marquee wedding or a gala dinner. We can drive up to someone's warehouse and have that all nicely decked out and
So
go from there.
conferences are the big thing.
Conferences,
The main thing?
probably in the winter period, we're probably more concentrating on conferences. Not that we don't in the summer, but the summer is big on the weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much do you get with the wedding, with the menu side? Do you get to push the venison along for these
Yes.
deer farmers?
Yeah. So long as we're producing menus that have got the venison on it, then that's going to be an option for them to go for it.
And the Kiwis usually go for the venison. If it's an option on the menu, they go for that.
If it's an option, it's probably not the biggest seller, but we've had the chance to showcase a lot of venison here over the 2 days with a number of different menus.
Yep.
So that's just we'll continue with those menus and push them out there.
Yeah.
Hopefully, get a lot more going for it.
That's awesome. I wondered what you were doing today. I saw you out there pushing looked like a spit, but that was your big barbecue.
That's our small barbecue.
Oh, that's your small one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we've got 4 trailer barbecues.
Yep.
That one there is a grill.
Where's the big one away getting a Warren of Fitness?
That's back at base,
Yep.
but we can do some very big numbers
Yep.
with the bigger barbecues.
Yep.
Whereas that is quite capable of dealing with 200 to 250 people.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mike, and thank you very much for dinner this evening. It was awesome.
Thank you. You're welcome.
See you soon.